Hi, I'm Melanie. My brain's all over the place and I love it. So, if you have ADHD or you're neurodivergent and you're thinking, gosh, this feels like it's getting in the way all the time when I create art, here's some ways that you actually can have that mindset, that brain, and it's awesome. So, I'm going to share with you eight eight things that ADHDers and other folks that have brains that go all over the place can enjoy when creating art. So, number one, body doubling. It's a good excuse to body double. Have a hard time getting started. If I didn't know you were going to be watching this, then I wouldn't be making this video. And this is a weird meta body doubling situation. And so, if that wasn't going to be the case, I would just be doom scrolling right now. So, thank you for body doubling with me at this moment. Number two, doom piles. I thought that doom piles just meant like doom as in, oh no, this pile will never be fully conquered. It actually stands for didn't organize, only moved. Because I just moved stuff and piled it. And these are all things I'm like, oh, like maybe I'll use someday. I've got like this shoebox. Why is this here? I don't know because I think I'm going to use it for something. I just don't know yet. So I'm gonna pull from my doom pile. I'm gonna use this as a cool way of like, oh, what can I make and what can I use? So I'm gonna actually pull something from the doom pile, which also relates to number three, change it up. My brain loves it when something new is happening. It's like a new treat. So I'm going to, instead of drawing today, which I've been doing for the last couple days, mix it up, change it up, and I'm going to do a collage. And I'm pulling this magazine from the Doom pile. And I noticed it's on the bottom of the Doom pile. I have so many of these magazines. I think I have like a handyman magazine that I started getting. I don't know why. But Nautilus is a very cool magazine. Plugs to Nautilus. You like art and science? There you go. And then number four, fun thing about doing art with a scattered brain is you might as well give yourself a treat, and we like treats. So let's see if I can find a treat. Oh dear, the floor was so low. Let's see if there's a treat in this doom pile. Oh, there is. Hello, little matcha latte. Yummy. So I'm gonna have this matcha latte while I do art. Now I'm gonna go set myself up. I'm gonna put a screen of instructions up so you can join me for 15 minutes. This was number 4 out of 8. I'll give you the next 4 right in a moment after you get ready. So first press pause, get yourself ready, and then press play when you're ready. Okay, press pause in 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. So hopefully you got everything you need. I've got everything here and here, but I'm going to give you a couple more strategies. So number 4, no, I did number 4. Number 5 is, oh, hi, Bowie. You want to join me? Okay. This was not included, but you could bring your pets along for the ride too. This is Bowie and Eli. Okay, number 5. If you have new toys, use them. I can't tell you how often I got something new and then I didn't use it because I didn't want to like ruin it or I was saving it for a special day. No, use your new toys. So the new toy I have is I've got some of these amazing postcards my friends and family sent me, and they're listing different items. So for instance, I just randomly pulled one out and it's emotions. So my friend made a list of 20 emotions. And this is fun because I'm like, ooh, this is something special. My friend made this. I'm excited. And then the next one, 6, is make a game out of anything, everything. Make a game out of it. So the reason why this has 20 options is so I can randomly select one. So I'm going to be doing a collage, but what's the theme of that collage? I don't know yet. I'm going to roll my fancy dancy dice These were the dice from when I played Knuckles, a dragon-born barbarian that played the bagpipes poorly. I'm going to roll this dice, and then I'll find out which of these numbers and emotions I will use. Okay, I rolled an 11. 11 is luminous. Luminous. I love it. Okay, so that was number 6. Number 7, while we get ready for a luminous collage, is to time yourself. If I don't time myself, probably not going to get done. So we are going to spend 15 minutes together. I'm putting on this timer. This is also, speaking of toy, use your fun toys. This is a really fun little timer. It's super cute with a rainbow, so it makes me happy to use it. I want to touch it. I want to play with it. So I'm going to put the timer on for 15 minutes. You do whatever you're going to do. You do you. And let's just hang out, and I will tell you what number 8 is when the timer goes off. Oh, that's so annoying. Okay, this is the time where we actually just kind of hang out. Curious how many people just jump to the end, but okay, I'm looking for pictures. I haven't done collage. Luminous. I haven't done a collage, I think, in 15, 20 years even. Okay, I've got to find something luminous. Oh, this is not luminous, but it's this like weird looking creature and I dig it. Cut that out. Oh, what kind of ohms? Eyeless dragons. Very cool. Luminous. Okay, there's a piece of art in here that was like a collage itself, so I feel like that would significantly be cheating. Okay. You know, Bowie, it's a little tricky to have you here. Oh, well, thank you. That's so sweet. It would make me feel bad, like I critique you and then you give me a kiss. Oh, hi, Eli. What's up, buddy? So I feel like I should have a background. I'm gonna just take a big chunk of area. I'm gonna start layering. Give a background first, and then we can put stuff on it. Ooh. Okay. This is a great chunk of purple. There's a lot of planets in this, which I feel like is not a cop-out, because, I mean, obviously they're planets and are beautiful, but I feel like I've seen a lot of collages with them, so I want to try to do something new. And so maybe I'll save those for another time. Okay, and there's a dude. Oh, no, there's a cool lady on here. Okay, we're going to include her. Okay. Let's make something with these guys. I'm using some Elmer's, it's called Re-Stick. I've never used it before. Okay. Mm-hmm. Just leave this cap off. Da, 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 da. I think next time I do this, I'm going to do it with junk mail because there's something really fun about using something that's just absolutely obviously gross and trying to make it beautiful. This Nautilus stuff is super pretty in and of itself, so it is also almost like cheating. Not entirely. Are we cheating if we're just having fun with it? No, that actually is exactly how it should work. So I'm curious what other ways you motivate yourself. I came up with this list of 8 ideas literally right before filming. It's on a post-it note over there. So I probably could come up with 10, but that would require me having to pre-think this, which part of the purpose of these videos is just having fun without overthinking. Oh, there goes some stuff. Like these. This is really, I can see why people, I see why people get into collage. It's really fun to just, you go, oh, here's a blob of color. Here's another blob of color. Like, that's very satisfying. You could just cut it into a shape. And it's interesting because you're cutting into a shape, but it doesn't actually, damage, if you will, the surface, I guess, until you drop it down. But you can place things and piece them and go like, oh, okay, yeah, that's what I want it to look like. So I picked in here, there was this cool picture of an older woman. And I personally, like when other people growing up and they're like, oh, I'm like, I idolize, whatever, whoever's the cool person at the moment, like back in my day, Lindsay Lohan type era. But I never did. But if you ever saw the movie Twister, there's an ant in the movie Twister, and she was the one that everybody came and visited. Like when you needed somebody, you knew she would be there for you. She'd have your back, she'd make you a good meal, and she cared about you. That, and she had beautiful, like silvery hair, silvery white hair, and then her house was covered in windmills. I was like, I want to be her. Like she's the type of character I always wanted to be. I never wanted to be the ideal attractive person in that traditional sense. I wanted to be her. I always want to be like Kathy Bates characters, not Misery, but Kathy Bates just in general. Love her vibe. She's amazing. So I look up to people that have lived life, embraced it, and then embrace others with it. And I think that's just something I'm hoping I can embody and have as my life, as part of a main, like, oh, that is something that is definitely a core philosophy in life. And I worked at a school that was all about philosophy. I did not bring anything besides these scissors, so this is going to be very clunky. I worked at a school that was all about philosophy, and what was interesting is there's so much beautiful revelations that can come from philosophy, but I found that a lot of folks would discuss it and then leave it on the table. And so that's something that I've always going, am I walking the walk? If I'm talking about this is something to aspire to, am I actually doing it? And that, doing this collage could be a reminder to me. Am I illuminating? That's the word for today. Illuminate. Illuminous. And I like that my friend made that as an emotion. Luminous. I usually think of it as just the light, but to have that as a feeling is super awesome. I think all of us would want to feel like we are luminous. And so this little older lady is going to be luminous. How much time? Okay, got a few more minutes. I think I need something. I cut out this the Olm, which I need to look that up. I'm going to go back to the part. Hopefully I didn't cut out the instructions for it. I don't know how this Olm fits in necessarily. Oh, maybe she could be writing the Olm. No, that one doesn't fit anymore. This could be good as is. Timer goes off, I will be satisfied, but I'm going to keep looking. Oh, it's time. Blink. Okay, we did it. 15 minutes. Congratulations. Pat yourself on the back. Pat yourself on the back. Jackie's over there. I pat you on the back. Okay, so we did it. And we've used 7 strategies so far. The 8th strategy, I know this feels like cheating. 8th strategy, I'm going to say body doubling again, because not only does body doubling help you get going, knowing that the other person's going to be there and is hanging out with you and is present, the other key part is that body doubling means you get to hang out with somebody and be with another person. And I really do think that joy in the day-to-day comes from creativity, community, and nature. And so body doubling really brings in that community part. So thank you for joining me. I really appreciate it, giving me the incentive to make this video and sit. And then I'm going to post this collage. I'm going to put this up on my Instagram and TikTok and maybe even the YouTube shorts. I don't know. Either way, under @Melnarish. And I'm going to use the hashtag. I'm changing it up. I was doing it by day before. I've already forgotten the numbers and that's adding stress. So I'm throwing it out. Just going to do hashtag daily dabble. That's it. Daily dabble. And then if you do the same, share what you did. I'd love to see what you worked on. If it was a project that you're continuing, if it's a new project, or if you were dusting or cooking or whatever. I'd love to hear what you did. And yeah, I think that's it for today. All right, I've got to dismantle having all these doggies on me. I hope you have an awesome day today. And now go say hi to someone else you love and you care about and make their day a little brighter. I'll see you tomorrow. Oi! Oh, lots of sitting.